Hi guys, it's Alex. How you guys doing? I was out here to give you guys an anime review of the very first episode of the Fall Anime 2025 season. This anime is called The Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck. Right, I know that sounds kind of corny, but that's just the name of the premises, based on the name of the premises, based on the anime. And I have to first have to say, this anime is cute. It's wonderful. It's nice. It really shows really I'm very good delighted of a scene that I haven't seen for really in much in quite some time, and I have to personally have to say here is that this is a scene that I haven't seen in a while. I know these are just not very it's just normal vampire animes and stuff like that. We really don't get a whole lot of vampire animes. Really don't. I think there's maybe like 20, maybe 25, maybe 15, right around the animes that are vampires. That are vampires. I definitely think so. I think there's a one popular anime. It's a love vampire anime. I can't remember the name of it. Um, I think I read some of it, but I can't remember. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. I think it's a shonen. I think it is. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% so sure. I'm not 100% so sure. And I think there's one anime that's called Vampiris. I think that's what it's called. It's about the boy where he thinks that he's going to a different school, but then he ends up going to a monster based kind of school. It's a fan service anime, but it's also really unique. It's all really funny and stuff like that. And I have to go back and watch that. I have to go back and watch it. If I ever did get the time, I probably would. But yeah, but so what is the space this anime space is all about? The one I'm watching right now. Well, the anime space is all about. It's also about this girl. Her name is Aishi Sana. I forgive me if I did not pronounce that right or something like that. Aishi Sana is basically she's basically that she is basically just the kind of person that is basically that she is personally to me. I definitely think that she is shy and stuff like that. She's very easygoing and stuff like that. And basically, she doesn't know how to suck on people's blood. Like on the neck, on the arm, or whatever it is, and stuff like that, and basically stuff like that. Because she's a vampire. It means that she just basically that's just all she really got. She has vampires are basically are considered as immortal. I guess you probably would person will say basically in the lore basic kind of different things. But when it comes to basically from other different vampires and stuff like that, they really don't like to be in the sun because the sun basically kills them because it makes them melt because it melts them down. That's what it basically really has you do. I've seen all different tales of vampires and stuff like that because normally like when vampires they really don't even do they're forbidden to basically go on to a holy place. A holy place means that if they step on the premises based on the church, then they will die because they are cursed from basically. I guess you would probably say cursed from God or something like that. Or they'll have a vampire hunter basically go out there and he has like a cross of Jesus Christ and stuff like that, and the other one has a stake or garlic or something like that, and stuff like that, and basically what kills them. Now, the thing about with vampires is basically that the only way they can only provide for themselves, the only way they can only survive is basically by sucking out people's blood. That's all they can do because that's just the premise of basically what they definitely need. Sometimes they can eat other different things and stuff like that. Eat other different kind of types of food. It really depends on what kind of food that they really need to have, or they basically even need to have like tomato juice, or basically like drinking different kinds, or eating just basic tomato just to get the potassium and stuff up and stuff like that. And basically, that's just basically what they basically definitely they need to have. I kind of want to point it into the one question that I think was not a question, it was a point at one comment a person will say, well, I think that was kind of absurd. I'm not gonna really cuss, but I'm not gonna really cuss, but he just basically just said this. He says, what kind of vampire go out during the day and says, blank this blank skip past drop. I don't know. And it's a supernatural, yes. And one person says like yes, the type of vampires can't stand the sun. already been done in media, like in supernatural shows or anime. It's not a big of a deal. Yeah, and I agree with them. What the person, this is the person was basically saying, so basically make a reply to him and saying like it's not really much of a big of a deal. I definitely do agree with it. I don't think it's not really much of a big of a deal, but some people will probably just drop it because like, oh, that's not the lore basic vampires really definitely do like. I don't think it's not really much of a big deal. I don't think it really actually is. I think it's a very good premises to base it to watch and just to base it to see. And I definitely do think that is something that it's something more different, something more genre and stuff like that. That's something I definitely do like. Basically, I want to see something more of a twist, something more different. But instead of just seeing like the old same genre like all of the time, it's just like you know, just kind of twist the physics around and make it more different, but not make it to really basically the same. There's not really a whole lot of basically to talk about based in this episode, but I definitely do think here is that I think Ashana and basically Orito, or I will say both of them will probably become a love interest and stuff like that. I definitely do think this is basically going to be considered as a romance also as well too. I definitely do think so. I definitely do basically definitely do believe that. I do apologize. I do apologize for that. My phone was kind of glaring. I was doing a lot on my live reactions. I was showing the manga on Amazon and stuff like that, and I was trying my very best. I don't know if you guys could have seen it or anything like that. I do apologize for that because I'm doing live reaction on my webcam on my laptop. That's basically what I'm doing. But I personally want to say here. I just want to say this is that I am planning on getting the manga, and I plan on getting it, and I definitely want to read it. It's very cute. It's very nice. And when I first saw this on Twitter, that this was getting the anime, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know about this. But then I kind of had my eye on it, and I was kind of like, maybe I should check this. Maybe I should check this out. And so that's basically what I did. I checked this out because, to be honest with you, like I said before, I'm a sucker for slice off anime. Some of the rest of the other animes I really don't see my in much of that mad peak interest basically watching right now. That's just my opinion. I just don't see it. Basically, for me, that's just basically what I definitely do think. I'm not gonna review basically the whole entire anime season and stuff like that. I'm just not gonna do. I'm not gonna stress myself basically. Now, some of the other animes I have not even catch up with, I definitely will be playing catch up with basically with those if I ever do get the time. If I don't, then I do apologize. There's so much I can really can do. But yeah. But anyways, that's it for the same review. Tell me what you guys did. You guys like the sandwich? You guys don't like it? What you guys' premises based on the comments and some of the people were basically saying like it's not really big of a deal. But I definitely do think that it's very unique. It's very funny to watch. Personally, my own view, I definitely do think it is. I'd rather see more of a twist basically in anime instead of just the same old horror, but just seeing something much more different. But sometimes people will just blow out of proportion, just try to get attention and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please like button. Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down. Doesn't matter to me. And I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.